Okie doke, so a very quick concluding video on Workhorse models. So I think, yeah, right. So this is going to be very quick. I liked the Golosoff model, right? What have I done here? I've just said, oh, look, maybe it's a bit extreme to assume that oil is cake. Why don't we have some labor input into the oil sector as well? Okay, so that's pretty minor. It's just making these equal, similar to each other in how we model them. We're not immediately assuming that oil extraction is just for free. Then I'm putting in two different final goods so we can add the potential for composition effects. And finally, if we want to simplify it a bit, we can actually remove the whole capital sector. Whoops. Because ultimately, in some cases, we're really interested in capital. Like if we're thinking about building power stations often will last 50, 60, 70, 80 years. Then that capital investment is hugely important. So then we need to think about capital investment. But in a lot of other sectors, with rapid technological change, we invest in some factory for specific equipment for making mobile phones and things. 10 years later, it's all out of date, right? The capital investment problem isn't that important in the long run. So maybe in our workhorse model, we don't need to include it from the start. But depending on the application, we might want to bring it back. So in a way, like if you look at this, we're not including technological change and research here, which is typically more important than capital for long run developments, right? We want to be doing research down here, for instance. So that would be an argument for, in the baseline model, skipping capital. Okay, another aspect that we've hardly talked about, that I'm hardly going to talk about actually throughout, is market power, which is hugely important, especially in one of these sectors. One of these sectors out here, market power is hugely important, which has important consequences. We can talk about that in class if anyone's interested, but I'm not going to go into it here. Okay, I think that's it. And then I just have a slide with the references. So thanks for listening. Next topic is local pollution.